Okay, everybody, so welcome back to Web Gaming Central, and we are back with our lovely female named Johnny. And we've created... I'm so sorry I did that to her. Oh my god. Anyway, let's see. Let's make sure time doesn't go too fast on us. But we want to make our next game. And I did see the comments, and in the comments I still can't quite gather what's the most popular genre. Two genres. Strategy was pretty popular, but the second one I couldn't pull away. So I think we're gonna go ahead and well, we can actually create our own engine. Let me see, how costly would this be? Far too costly for what we can handle right now. You know what? Let's do one more game on this engine. Let's develop this new game. Let's pick G64, although we have a new system coming out soon. And we'll do strategy here, and we'll pick darn it, military strategy, just to make it simple. And we're gonna call it let me start seeing if I can mimic some of my favorite games of the past. Well, I kind of did that already though. But let me see if I can get different iterations of those games and their names. Direct. No. General. Let's see. Oh my god, I can't think. Pixel Generals. Hey, it's the name of our company, right? So might as well. Pixel Generals. Right, let's go with it. Let's just go with it. Okay, so I knew that was gonna happen. Nintendo, which we shall research, by the way, once it comes out. Oh, cripes. Strategy. Woohoo. What have I done with my paper? I lost my paper, so I'm gonna actually wing it, which is probably good for the series, actually. That I don't have any crutches to lean on. So, if I can remember correctly, engine is important. Gameplay is important, but between the two, I'm not entirely sure which one is more important. So, I'm going to actually wing this. I think this is a good balance here. Let's go with it. That's what I think of my strategy, at least. Wow, now I'm really going to be tested. I was so leaning on my documentation. So, dialogues, clearly not a big focus of strategy games. Just think of Command and Conquer and the live cutscenes. OMG. No, just kidding. For some people, they like that. That was pretty enjoyable. Me? Different story. I won't even comment. Great series, though. Anyway, level design. Yes, level 2. We're level 2. Well, yeah, we're level 2 on that. I think this is fair. Artificial intelligence is definitely important with a strategy title. You know, I guess it doesn't make sense for me to just go ahead and use my head and try to be as you know, thoughtful about this as possible and not rely on data sheets and things like that. So let's see. World design. Ooh. See, oh my goodness, I can't decide on this one because I think world design is important in strategy games. So I'm gonna give that a 50, or right around there, just to be safe. Graphics are important. Sound, ooh. Now I know this is nothing like I had with the data sheets, but this is just my thinking when it comes to strategy games. World design, to me, is kind of important. Let's see if I lose out on this or if I get this wrong. But I just get the vibe that sound is not quite as important as other things. So let's go with it. Yeah. Okay, so only 5 bugs. Squash them. Alright, so let's release it. And while we're waiting. Okay, new topic, new combo, great combo. Got all that. Let's research that gamepad. Definitely important. We had enough to do it, so here we go. Let's see, Pixel Generals. Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Okay, good. Good. Another promising title. Maybe we can get this engine done. I'm thinking, let's go for the engine. Oh, a 9! Look at there! I guess I got it right. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Yes, got the gamepad. Let's see if we can do some more, because, you know, if anything I've learned, honestly, guys, is that you have to research. Of course, time is of the essence at the same time, because you don't want to have too much of a gap between games, or else you start to lose money because you're getting hit with your expenses every month. So, and time doesn't stop. So, this is actually what I would consider a real-time strategy game, if you want to call it that. It's really a simulation game, Game Dev Tycoon I'm talking about, but it could be argued that it's, you know, some part strategy too, and not really. Maybe if you look at the overall makeup, this will just qualify as a simulation game, but it has some strategy features. So, as a result, I can safely say it's more of a strategy or real-time strategy rather than the turn-based type game. So let's see here. I say we go for the engine. We're gonna call this. Let's go with a different theme, because last time we went with more of a fire theme. Let's go with a engine theme of speed. Let's go with a speed focus. So let's do pixel adrenaline. Totally spelled that wrong. I know it. Adrenal. Yeah, guys, we're gonna kind of go. Totally forgot to spell adrenaline. And because I am such an OCD freak when it comes to things like that, I hate to misspell words, yet I'll do it every now and again. How awesome! I, my friends, am going to make sure I don't spell this wrong. Oh, that's why. Just need to add one E. Bingo! So we're going to go ahead and add the 2D graphics version 2, mono sound, linear story, save game, and gamepad. Definitely want to get that in there. Let's go ahead and create the engine, guys. Now, here's the scary part, because it's going to take us a second to develop this, and now our game is off of the market, so we're going to be spending money at this point, all the way through this process of creating our engine. I think we'll be fine, but that 8,000 does go a long way. But not really. Not really, we'll be fine. And this is kind of going pretty fast, so it's not an issue at all. So, oh yeah, so the Nintendo, we'll probably make a game for that next. So we gotta buy the license for it, I'm sure. But here's our engine. Didn't take as long as I thought it might. Cool, Pixel Adrenaline. Let's now go and create our next game. And the engine, Pixel Adrenaline. Platform, let's buy the license for this. You bet. And sticking with, well, we haven't decided yet. I'm still waiting on you guys to get back to me, but we're gonna do RPG. Let's try RPG. Let's try RPG. Well, no. I'm gonna go adventure on this one. Let's do adventure. You know what though? Actually, just take that back. Let's take it from adventure. Let's do sports. Oh man, I don't want to do action though. Let's do sports simulation. Okay, now again, let's get a name for it. Let's see. MBA for NBA. NBA. MBA Live. Let's go with it. Alright, and 2D graphics V2. You bet. Ooh, this really cost us. So now we have to get this thing going. We really have to nail it. Needless to say. So, okay, simulation. We're looking at engine. We're looking at gameplay, I think. I don't believe simulation. No, I do believe it might play a part. See, when I think of games, I think all of these things are important in some way or another. So as you've seen in my last Let's Play, I would kind of leave some of these at 0. And it's not really zero because you still see we're going to develop some, or use some time to develop that part of it. But to be that low, I don't know. I believe a lot of games require a better balance than what the game would say. But let's go ahead and just try to figure this out on our own. I'm going to say engine is still important, but I'm definitely going to raise up the story and quest a little more. Simulation, I think Sims, I think airplane type, or not airplane tycoon, jeez, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think of games like that. I guess you don't really have a lot of story with that then, but the engine has to be pretty good, right? I guess that does make sense. And then gameplay, obviously, is probably the biggest of them all, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I do need to start. Well, I can't yet though. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, so this next phase, dialogues apparently. Ooh, now I'll say that one doesn't need quite a bit of that, or it doesn't need a lot of focus. Level design definitely does with a simulation game, because you know, that's, I would say it's not the biggest part, because artificial intelligence probably is, but level design is definitely up there. I bring it down just a tad though. I think that's good. Still want to get dialogue some focus, but not a lot. Alright. At least that's what I think about when I think of simulation games and such. And maybe that was a bad idea, because we only put like 3 points in just one of those. Anyway, world design in a simulation game is important. World design. Graphics are, I would say, important. World design. I'm going to say that's more important than graphics. And sound, not so much. Well, maybe so. I don't know, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do that, something like that, and see what we get. Oof, not a lot of points, I'll tell you that much. Enough, though, I guess. I mean, if you know, I guess enough. Okay, so, oh yeah, there we go. Extra always works. So we got a balance, and I can't remember if because I know one of these charmers require like a perfect balance between, not a perfect, but a great balance between technology and design as far as evening it out. No, I guess forget it. What I was trying to say just wasn't coming out right. But evening it out. Right. Yes. Speech for the win. Okay, so joystick, I think we should research as soon as we can. Everything we can. So we're down to 13,000, guys. Specialized games. Oh, man. Okay, now we can kind of focus. Target audience. Yes, we can. Alright, so let's see. Let's hope this game does well, because otherwise we're in trouble. Oh, look at me. Awesome. We get an 8. That's a good start. Okay, a 7. Alright. Okay, 7. Alright. So for the most part, I think we got a decent mix, but probably could have been a better ratio there, but we definitely need the money. So let's go ahead and finish this research. Great. Okay, joystick. Should I? Or can I? I can, but that's a lot of money, so I'm not going to do that yet. Nope, I say we just go ahead and develop our next game. A new game. We gotta make sure we keep the money coming. I say we go for an adventure this time, and we'll pick adventure. Medieval adventure. Let's do something like castles and dungeons. There we go. I think that's pretty cool, right? I hope so, but that's 60,000 cost to make this game. Whoa. You might be able to do it. I say we go for it. We're gonna be in a hole, but we just made that money back. Awesome. Okay, so first phase of the adventure game. Okay, let's think through this one again. I'm thinking With adventure, I think of games like Myth, adventure games like Dream. What is it called? Dream. Oh God, what's the name of the game, guys? Dream. Oh shoot, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it was a really good game. Really good game. I think they have another game coming out. They're about to release for it as a sequel to the sequel. Oh my God, Dream. Darn it. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna. You get my point. Adventure games. I think engine is slightly important. Gameplay, story quest. Story quest is always important with these. So engine tends to be the less focus. If you notice, the middle focus on all these stages tends to always be either midway or high or all the way high. This area never has a low focus in order to maximize, unless you guys have seen some other, have seen success with different slider setups here. But me, I don't know. Let's just play around a little bit, I guess. So least focus will be the engine. It's going to cost us another $20,000 for this. But of course you make that back. One thing I did forget that we are spending money also on some of those research projects that we did, like the gamepad and things like that, joystick. Dialogues. Okay, so second stage. I think dialogue is important. Level design is clearly important. Artificial intelligence is important. I really don't know how else to balance that out. Which one is more important, dialogue or artificial intelligence? In an adventure game, I would venture to say that artificial intelligence is the least important, but I still think it carries some importance, so let's go with that. We gotta research target history with that once we have enough money, though. Okay, stage 3. Let's see. World design, I like to believe, is important. Graphics and sound, to be quite honest with you. But, what order is a good question. So let's go ahead and leave it like that. Give a little more focus there to sound. This ratio, I'm trying to watch this now. I didn't pay as much attention to this as I did. Well, I didn't pay as much attention to this in the last Let's Play as I probably should have. But I plan to pay more attention just to see what the ratio tends to be for each genre, so that way I can play it that way. I think that kind of helps you out with which way to go. Okay, that's good. So sales are pretty good with that. And we're about to release another game, so that's good. Should make some pretty good cash. Yo, release it. Yes, and while we do that, try not to spend all of our cash. And let's see how well this game did first, then we'll kind of decide if we want to do that research. Oh, we got the mouse now. Alright, let's see what this gives us first. Alright. Ew. You stay in the 7s, that's for sure. Definitely stay in the 7s a lot. That's a 7 across the board, so it's not bad, but it's not great. But that's gonna give us some money, I suppose. So I guess I could go ahead and research. I could actually do some contract work, to be honest with you. Our numbers don't tend to be so very high. I mean, they're high, but they're not that high. Like even this, but they give us 5 weeks for this, so I might choose this. I think I am just gonna go ahead and choose it. We have enough time, I think, to complete that. Let's just, yeah, I think she'll complete that without a problem. Cool. Good. Ah, surprise hit with players. Cool. That should give us some more sales. Awesome. Okay, so that gives us some money. Let's go into research. Ooh, with that mouse too, don't I? I sure do, but we need to get that next game going as soon as possible. This game won't be on the market long, so let's try try to get this right. Thing is, we're already in year 3. I want to kind of hurry up and get to the second office. So nope, gonna stick with the TES. This will be our last game for this video, guys, and then we'll take it to the next one. Hopefully we can break into, hopefully we can get a hit, which is why I like to rely on that paper. But I decided to try to just, you know, use my own head, think through it all the way through, as far as like each game. So let's try action this time. I'm gonna say time to research some more topics, but let's do military. Let's do mature. No, mature doesn't do so well on this. You know what? Oh, we didn't unlock that yet. Okay, so let's go for everyone. Instead of doom, let's call it boom. Yeah, just since we were back in the beginning of the history of the gaming industry, let's go ahead and start with Doom. Let's not jump straight to Call of Duties and things like that. Let's go with it. And this one here to 60,000. Now action, if I recall correctly, I remember how this one is set up. Engine is pretty high. This is pretty much non-existent. Gameplay actually is more. Engine, something like that. Alright, let's go. This is one of the only ones I remember. Weirdly enough, I think that was our best selling game. Let's see. We made 141,000 on that title. 132. Oh, 149 with Pixel Generals. That we did best with that one. 105. 55. Yeah, that wasn't 99. That was pretty good. That was our first title. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's see what we get with this. So there you have it. Now the second phase, oh crap, it's artificial intelligence, I believe. This dialogues is low. Yep, that's what I think it is, if I remember correctly. Here's hoping I got it right. Here's hoping. And by the way, guys, for this series, I'm going to cut the time down to, I don't even know if I did hour episodes with the last one, but we're going to make sure it's around 30 minutes. You know, I typically do a lot hour videos, I know, but I'm not going to do that with every series because that's very difficult as far as time management, and then that's, I believe, part of the reason some of the quality dropped in some of those SimCity videos. So guys, that's why I want to make sure I keep the videos good, keep the quality high. So I'm gonna just cut down to 30 minutes. I'm debating on doing that with all of the series, but don't worry, as I always do, I listen to your feedback too. But this is a situation where I have to kind of weigh quality over quantity. So just bear with me during this transition for that. But guys, you've been so dedicated and I appreciate it. I just want you to know that. So let's keep going. World design is important. Sound, ooh, this part I kind of forgot. I forgot if sound was high for this. I believe sound was in world design. Ooh, I don't know. Shoot. Crap. I don't remember. Okay, world design probably didn't have such a focus. But sound definitely wasn't that high. And game graphics was. World design, oh shoot. I like to believe that's high. I like to believe that's not so high. So let's just try this and hope I'm right. Let's hope, because if not, oh boy. Must have been somewhat right. I guess, I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Yes, we will. Give me that, give me that. Throw me some more technology. That's all she got. Alright. Good. Good. Okay, so let's hope to God we got this right. Mouse. Do that mouse. Let's get that mouse. Alright, oh god. Oh god. I keep getting, see, I must have picked something wrong. Or maybe I didn't, but at the same time, well, maybe I didn't, but still. It's good to just, you know, I think it's better this way, to be honest with you, because it's really the way we make our games, you know, thinking of what we want to be in the games, you know. And I think at the end of the day, it's good that they developed this game where it is a balance, and it's, you know, you have to have a certain level of for each, you know, genre, but, you know, and they do give you leeway, so I think they did a good job with this game. Casual games, ooh, how much is that gonna cost me? 25,000. Let's first grab another title. We definitely need that. I'm gonna go with racing. And then after this, guys, we're gonna come back in the next video and we're gonna go ahead and continue on, hopefully breaking past 1 million so we can get to that next office and start to really ramp things up. So guys, please make sure you comment so I can hear your thoughts on where we are right now. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. You guys are awesome, and I will definitely see you in the next video. We get finished getting these pop-ups too. All right. Let's save our game. We're all set.